Hello everyone! Welcome back to Old Charles, the channel where we uncover the hidden stories and values of rare and circulating coins from around the world. Today, we're diving deep into the history and value of the Philippines' 1 peso coin from 1993. If you've ever wondered whether this coin in your pocket change could be worth more than face value, then stay tuned till the end because we're covering everything, from its history, design, mintage, condition, and its collector's value today. The Philippines' 1 peso 1993 coin has an important place in the nation's monetary history. This coin belongs to the BSP series, which was introduced after the establishment of the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas in 1993. This was a landmark year because the BSP replaced the old Central Bank of the Philippines. The 1993 1 peso coin was part of a complete redesign of Philippine currency to showcase national heroes and cultural identity. On the obverse side, or the front of the coin, we see the bust of Jose Rizal, the Philippines' national hero, a writer, reformist, and revolutionary whose life and works inspired the Philippine Revolution against Spanish rule. His portrait on the 1 peso represents honor, bravery, and the struggle for independence. On the reverse side, the coin proudly bears the official seal of the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas, along with the year of minting, 1993. This year is extra special because the 1993 Philippine 1 peso coin is made of copper nickel, giving it a silver-like appearance. It weighs about 6 grams and measures 24 millimeters in diameter. The edges are reeded, which was common for higher denomination coins at the time. This coin was widely circulated, which means most people in the Philippines during the 1990s and early 2000s carried it in their daily transactions. It was strong and durable, and because of its high circulation, finding a coin in pristine, uncirculated condition today can be a challenge. Now, let's talk about the mintage. The BSP issued millions of these coins starting in 1993, which means it's not extremely rare in general circulation. However, its historical importance as the first BSP 1 peso coin makes it more collectible compared to later years. Collectors often look for coins from the very first year of issue in any series, and 1993 falls right into that category. While circulated examples are still common, uncirculated or mint condition coins are becoming harder to find as time goes on. So, how much is the 1993 Philippines 1 peso coin worth today in circulated condition? Where the coin shows signs of wear, scratches, or discoloration, its value is usually just around 1 peso up to 5 pesos, depending on demand. In fine to very fine condition, with more visible details and less damage, the value can go up to 10 to 15 pesos among local collectors. But in extremely fine, XF, or about uncirculated condition, the coin can fetch anywhere between 30 to 50 pesos finally. In uncirculated or mint state condition, where the coin looks as if it has just left the mint with no signs of handling, its value can rise to 100 pesos or even higher, depending on the collector's market. Collectors value the 1993 1 peso coin not just for its monetary worth, but for its symbolic significance. It represents the new beginning of the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas, a fresh era in Philippine currency. Many numismatists consider this coin a must-have for a complete Philippine coin collection. For those who love history, the portrait of Jose Rizal also makes this coin culturally rich, connecting it directly with the Philippines' fight for freedom. Because of these factors, the coin will always hold more than just its face value. It holds a story. As with most coins, the condition plays the biggest role in determining its true value. Coins that have been in heavy circulation usually have scratches, faded details, or tarnished surfaces, which lowers their collector appeal. Coins that have been preserved in coin holders, albums, or never entered circulation are far more desirable. Collectors especially look for luster, sharp details, and clean edges when evaluating coins like the 1993 peso, so, if you have one, check carefully. Sometimes even small details can make the difference between a common pocket coin and a collectible worth several times its face value. So there you have it, the story and value of the Philippines 1 peso coin from 1993. It's more than just a coin, it's a piece of Philippine history, marking the birth of the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas and celebrating the legacy of Jose Rizal. If you've got this coin in your collection, hold on to it, especially if it's in good condition. It could be worth more in the future as collectors continue to seek out these historic first-issue coins. The Philippines 1 peso coin of 1993 is more than just a piece of metal. It's a historical milestone that marked the beginning of a new chapter in the nation's currency system. To truly appreciate this coin, we have to look at the background of the Philippines during that time. Before 1993, the country's coins were issued under the authority of the Central Bank of the Philippines, which was established in 1949, right after the country gained independence from the United States in 1946. The central bank was tasked with stabilizing the country's currency, developing the financial system, and managing inflation. For decades, it was responsible for producing Philippine coins and banknotes. However, by the early 1990s, the Philippines was facing economic challenges, rising debt, political changes after the People Power Revolution of 1986, and the need for a stronger and more independent central bank. This led to the creation of the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas, BSP, which officially replaced the old central bank on July 3, 1993. The BSP was designed to be more independent, transparent, and modern in its approach to monetary policy. Now, this change in leadership also meant a new era for Philippine coins and banknotes. The year 1993 marked the very first release of the new BSP coin series. The 1 peso coin was one of the first denominations to carry the official seal of the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas, making it instantly historic. On the obverse side of the coin, we see Jose Rizal, one of the most important figures in Philippine history. Born in 1861, Rizal was a writer, physician, and reformist whose novels Nalimi Tanher and El Filibusterismo exposed the abuses of the Spanish colonial government and the church. His writings inspired Filipinos to fight for independence. Even though Rizal himself was not a soldier, his execution in 1896 became the spark that ignited the Philippine Revolution. Having his portrait on the 1 peso symbolizes freedom, courage, and the national identity of the Filipino people. On the reverse side, the coin proudly features the new BSP seal, replacing the old central bank emblem. This seal represents stability, modernization, and the new direction of the Philippine economy in the 1990s. The year 1993, printed on the coin, is also very significant. It was not just another date. It was the beginning of a new institution that still serves as the nation's central bank today. The Philippines in the 1990s was also undergoing modernization in daily life. With rapid urban growth, expansion of industries, and new trade relations, coins like the 1 peso were heavily used in transportation, markets, and everyday transactions. Unlike larger denominations, which were less frequently circulated, the 1 peso coin was always in demand, making it a familiar part of daily life. Collectors often view the 1993 1 peso as a first-issue commemorative coin in disguise. Even though it was meant for general circulation, it holds historical weight because it was the very first peso coin under the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas. Many collectors consider it the starting point of the modern Philippine coinage system. So, when you hold a 1993 1 peso in your hand, you're not just holding a coin, you're holding a symbol of the Philippines' transition into a new economic era, the enduring memory of its national hero Jose Rizal, and the legacy of the first coinage of the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas. When it comes to coin collecting, one of the most important factors that decides a coin's true worth is its condition. And the Philippines' 1 peso coin from 1993 is no exception. Most of these coins were issued for everyday circulation. They passed through the hands of millions of Filipinos, used in jeepneys, sari-sari stores, marketplaces, bus fares, and countless daily transactions. Because of this heavy circulation, the majority of 1993 peso coins you'll encounter today show signs of wear. Let's break down exactly what collectors look for when evaluating condition. If your 1993 1 peso coin looks dull, has scratches, or even small dents, that means it has been in circulation for a long time. Common wear includes Jose Rizal's hair and facial features looking smooth or faded. The lettering Republica ng Pilipinas becoming less sharp. The BSP seal on the reverse losing its finer lines and details. Edges that feel worn down instead of sharp and reeded. These heavily used coins are often valued close to face value, maybe a little higher to collectors who just want an example of the coin, but they are not considered premium pieces. And this grade, the coin has definitely been used, but the details are still visible. Rizal's face and clothing outline are clear, and most of the text is readable. The BSP logo on the back is visible, but some lines may appear flat. Collectors consider these average circulated coins. They usually trade at a small premium, perhaps 5 to 15 pesos in the local market. This is where things get interesting. An XF coin still shows minor wear, but all major details are intact. Rizal's portrait is sharp and recognizable. The coin still has some of its original shine. The BSP seal looks bold, and the year 1993 is clear. The edges are still strongly reeded, not fully smooth. These coins are more desirable to collectors, and their value can rise significantly compared to regular circulation coins. NAU coin is one that looks almost brand new but may have the tiniest marks from storage or light handling. The coin may still have much of its original mint luster, the shiny surface from when it was first struck. Any scratches are minimal and hard to notice. All designs and texts are fully sharp and bold. These coins are not commonly found in pocket change anymore. Most AU coins were saved early by collectors or pulled out of circulation before being worn down finally. The top grade is mint state, MS, or uncirculated. These are the coins that were never used in circulation at all. They look exactly like they did when they came out of the mint in 1993. The surface is bright and full of luster. There is no wear on Jose Rizal's face or on the BSP seal. The edges are sharp, and the details are crisp. Any marks are usually from the minting process itself, not from use. These are the coins that collectors prize the most. An MS coin can sometimes be worth 10x or more compared to a circulated example. For the 1993 peso, uncirculated examples can sell for 100 pesos or higher, depending on demand and grading. Another important detail is that condition is not just about wear, it's also about how the coin has been treated. Some people try to clean their coins with polish or chemicals to make them look shiny. Unfortunately, cleaning actually lowers the value because it damages the natural surface of the coin. Collectors prefer coins with original patina, even if they are slightly dull, over cleaned coins that have unnatural shine. For collectors who already own a 1993 1 peso in nice condition, preservation is the key. Here are a few tips: store coins in plastic coin holders or albums to protect them from air and moisture. Avoid touching coins with bare hands. Fingerprints can leave permanent marks. Use gloves if possible. Keep coins in a cool, dry place away from humidity. Never polish or clean coins. Simply leave them in their natural state. By following these steps, you can maintain the condition of your coin and preserve its value for the future. Because millions of these coins were minted, the rarity factor isn't very high. That means the main thing that separates an ordinary coin from a valuable one is condition. Circulated coins are common and inexpensive, but finding a coin in pristine mint state condition is much harder and therefore much more collectible. This is why condition is considered the king in numismatics. A coin's story is important, but in the collector's market, a coin's physical state often determines how much people are willing to pay.